from Ola. She asks, Steven, what is the most strange twister's habit? What kind of Ukrainian or Russian food do you like and dislike? So 2 questions pretty much in one. Let's start with my strange habit.
I don't want to die. So the one that strikes me the strangest, I'm not going to say.
Well, say it. If so, I will cut it out.
I'll replace it with the second one. Clipping your toenails over the sink.
Everyone in the Soviet Union do that.
Americans do not. That's disgusting.
Oh, please. It's all gonna go to drain and will wash out to the ocean.
It's disgusting. I go to the sink to wash my hands and there are a bunch of toenail clippings.
No, I always wash off my toenails to sink. Unless it's one fly out somewhere.
You miss quite a
But
few.
at least I do not clip them over the kitchen sink. Appreciate that.
Next.
Well, not everyone can cut them off under the piece of paper and then go to the woods on a midnight and burn them chanting the spells like some do. So...
That's a far cry from clipping them into a tissue, folding it, and putting it in the garbage.
That's what he does. Okay, so what kind of Ukrainian or Russian food do you like and dislike? Like, dislike. Russian or Ukrainian, like, dislike. I have a pen. I have an apple.
I like
Apple pen.
отбивные. I love that garlicky cheesy stuff. I love холодец. Didn't used to like it, but it grew on me.
Холодец grow on him.
Chicken, mind you, not fish or anything.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the desserts. Sala. Sala's not something I indulge in a lot, but I actually like it. It's not bad. In moderation.
After this, we need to go to Russian store.
Tea. Americans are coffee drinkers. A lot of you probably know that. The world is divided between tea and coffee. America falls on one side, the rest of you on the other. You have made me very comfortable drinking tea, and I've grown fond of it. Different kinds, and I've become more discerning. My palate is more discerning of good teas versus bad teas now. Yeah. I still won't drink it with the spoon in the glass, though. But let's see, things I don't like. I can't eat ikra. Caviar.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Hit right.
A lot of the fishy things I can't handle.
Селедку под шубой ест, а вот селедку с лучком это сложно заставить.
Can't do that. Anything with a lot of beans, like what's that Orthodox New Year? Orthodox vinaigrette, yeah. I choke it down to be polite, but I don't like it. I love beets, but the beans.
Я даже когда борщ варю, они с Вовиком кушают борщ, и потом у каждого в тарелке остается фасоль. Что он, что Вовик. Оба такие. Мы с Линкой все едим. А вот они с Вовиком перебирают. Блиц вопросы. Kind of short. One sentence maybe. What's your best memory from your childhood? Like if someone will give you a time machine and said like, you can jump and relive just this moment, what it would be?
Having picnics in the yard with my mom and my brother when we were little. Dad worked during the day, and she would always try to do things to make our day special and fun. And I remember she used to take a blanket out and set it on the lawn, and she'd fix us a lunch, and we'd just sit outside in the sun under the trees and have picnics.
Какие качества у вас с Твистером схожи?
We don't suffer fools. I'm definitely more patient than you are, but when it comes to people who are just fools or ignorant or belligerent, I can't find the patience for them, and neither do you.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's not just for people, but for movies, art, anything that we just find like, oh, this is stupid. I think we tend to agree on that.
Yep. Какими словами бы вас описали друзья?
Gosh, I don't know. I hope they would agree with me, but I think most of them would say I'm very shy, quiet, but loyal, sensitive, genuinely loving.
Yeah, I agree on those. Okay.
And nerdy.
Do you have a habit singing in a shower?
Not really.
No.
I tend to be one of those people who has imaginary debates in my mind with someone, usually someone I don't like, about an issue that's very controversial, and I just imagine myself arguing this out and, of course, winning the debate. Usually political discussions and stuff. And then by the time I'm done showering, I feel very self-satisfied.
What computer game you played the last time? Он вообще не игрок. Совершенно. Он смотрит, как я Ведьмака играю, это да. А так, чтобы сам играть...
Story of my life. Before it was you, it was my brother. The last one I actually played was probably Diablo.
What country do you like more than United States? Right now it's just like United States is actually... сейчас у него Америка не самая любимая страна, поверьте. Так что сейчас очень много стран может находиться выше, чем Америка. But still, country, one country that... If, for example, someone say like, oh my gosh, you're so smart, beautiful, amazing, here is the citizenship, what country would you go?
Probably France.
Тогда наводящий вопрос. Париж или провинция?
Provincia.
Okay. When is your birthday and what's your zodiac sign?
August 19th. And I don't know a lot about zodiacs, but I know I'm a Leo. But I was born closer to the end of the Leo calendar. And what's the next one? Is it Virgo or Libra?
I have no clue, don't ask me. I just know that I'm
Well,
Близнецы.
you people will know if you ask the question. It's either Virgo or Libra, and I was born closer to that, so I've been told that in some ways I'm stereotypical Libra, Leo, but a lot of the next one in the calendar rubbed off on me, so I show a lot of their traits too. I'm kind of a mix between Leo and the next one.
Kit Kat asking in English. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Learning to love unconditionally, to have compassion even when I don't want to, and trying to see things from another person's point of view. Those are not necessarily accomplishments as in things like something related to work or art or blah, 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 but I think those things are greatly undervalued in all cultures in the world. And I like to think that in a world that is rapidly heading toward hate and anger, I want to be one of the last holdouts of people that anyone could just come to for understanding, for love, for compassion. Because if this world is going to head down the drain of hatred, I'm not going to go without a fight.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I wish our family life had been more relaxed. In many ways, it was very tense, very conscious of what other people thought, always wanting to impress others, say the right things, do the right things. And I was taught to trust other people too much, to take other people's word for things without ever questioning authority figures, for example. And that actually led me into more trouble than what it was worth. So now I'm more relaxed. I try not to care so much what other people think, and I question everything now.
What kind of music do you like?
Not the same kind he likes.
Definitely not.
That's for sure. I like a wide variety, but it tends to be a little bit more conservative in taste. I like opera. I like pop opera. I like ballads. I like folk music. I like traditional music. But at the same time, I like a lot of the modern pop music too. Although sometimes the top 10, on charts for English-speaking countries, but also Spanish-speaking countries, Italian pop music. I listen to a lot of music in other languages. I don't like rap. I just don't. I don't like heavy metal, hard rock, any of that kind of stuff.
Пропустил совершенно вопрос. Вопрос к Стивену. Как происходило знакомство, общение первое время с Линой и Вовиком?
I liked them immediately. They both have a lot of personality. They both take a lot after you. They're both such well-mannered little kids. I was struck by that. I remember Vovik, when he first met me, he had to go to the bathroom. But he was too embarrassed or modest in front of a complete stranger to say he had to go to the bathroom. So what he did was he saw me and he looked at you and he said, "Oh dear, we have a guest. I should probably go brush my teeth."
Yeah.
So he went to the bathroom, used the bathroom, washed his hands, but then he didn't want to lie. So he actually brushed his teeth. And then he came out and asked me to smell the smell of his toothpaste. So that I would know, in fact, he did brush his teeth. And I don't know why. It just struck me as so incredibly funny.
I was 30. I was 30 when we met.
I want to say he was about 4.
Yeah, I think he was 4. And that was so cute how he called you Dada Steven.
Dada Steven, yeah. I liked that. And Lena, she was just a little sweetie from the very beginning. I can't remember exactly what we talked about the first time. She was more shy. She kept a little bit more to herself, but you could tell she was just kind of one of those happy little children who's looking around wanting to have fun and everything, and total sweetie. I liked them both immediately, though.
Ну что, в принципе, вот и все вопросы. Спасибо большое, что ты о них ответил. Надеюсь, вам теперь стало более понятно, кто это такой, что это за человек такой живет рядом со мной, какую гадюку пригрел у себя на груди, сказать.
Thank you for the interest.
Yeah. Он говорит, спасибо за интерес. Ну, там в комментариях увидите. Все, ребята, пишите в комментариях, что вы думаете, получили ли вы ответы на ваши вопросы. Ну, а на сегодня наши посиделки окончены. Всего хорошего. Пока. Bye.
Пока.